AskReddit by SampAv01. What is a nsfw fact about humans? The most fucked up human fact I know is, generally, during a kidney transplant, the old kidneys are not removed from the body, they are left inside after the transplant. There is actually a gentleman in the Netherlands who holds the world record for number of kidneys inside his body, which is currently 7. I'll make it worse. The native kidneys shrivel up like raisins. So they're just little beans hanging around uselessly once the transplant has been there a while. They have such a complicated vascular system, it's easier to leave them in and it helps that they won't take up too much room for long. Doctors will press on the penis glands while having one finger in the anus. If by pressing the gland the sphincter of the anus try to close, it means the reflex is still alive. It is sometimes used to check if there's any damage to the spinal cord after an accident. It also takes a screenshot. If you sprinkle sugar on a prolapsed rectum, it'll go back in. From the University of Michigan Health System, if you have difficulty reducing your prolapse, apply granulated sugar to the prolapsed rectum. Let the sugar sit for 15 minutes and then attempt to reduce the prolapse again. The sugar will absorb the extra water in the prolapse and cause the prolapse to shrink. You must use granulated sugar. A sugar substitute will not work for reducing the prolapse. I am blown away, this is real. Some people orgasm getting their nipples pierced. One of my exes did that actually. The average human poops close to 400 pounds per year. Till a whole year has passed since yesterday. If you continue to have an erection for several hours, blood will start to clot and harden, which decreases oxygenated blood flow to the tissue and can cause ischemia in the penile tissue. If one has an erection for longer than 24 hours, the chances of having erectile dysfunction afterwards are exponentially higher statistically, from my understanding. If it lasts longer than 4 hours you should go to the ER. At least according to Viagra commercials. If a pregnant woman dies, the baby can be forced out by her body gases building up. It's called coffin birth. Often misread in archaeological sites as people passing away during childbirth. That is actually the first real morbid thing I have read in this thread. Well done. Human vaginal secretions contain hyaluronic acid and squalene, which are both used in skincare for hydration and elasticity. So eating pussy is good for your skin. Squalene is also produced in high amounts in shark liver, so vaginas and sharks have that in common. Edit. God, there is some dumb shit going on down in the comments, but I'm also delighted I may have gotten a few people's pussies ate with my post, so I guess it's all worth it. Eat or be eaten, my friends. Did anyone else just send this to their significant other? The penis takes about 2 tablespoons of blood to give you a biggie. What if I have a smallie? There are traces of human fecal matter pretty much everywhere. Mythbusters did a test where they were trying to see if putting your toothbrush in the cupboard would keep it cleaner. They had controls in other rooms that they expected to stay 100% poop free, but every single one tested positive for poop. There is no escape. There is nowhere safe. When erect, the penis can grow up to 5 times its original size, but that doesn't mean it's very big. 5x1 is 5, unfortunately. Toddlers' adult teeth are stored right under their eyes at some point. 80% of office employees tend to slouch after just a few minutes sitting. How long does it take the other 20%? You can roll your dick all the way up into your body when it's flaccid and then let go and watch it unravel. Not quite the same thing, but when I was a kid, I used to twist my dick around until it twisted in on itself. Like, if you take a piece of string, or whatever, and start twisting it until it folds in on itself. I did that with my dick and thought it was hilarious. To this day, I am shocked I didn't break my dick somehow doing that. Humans have the largest penis to body size ratio of any primate. Edit. Except for you great goop sex. So do we have big dicks or big bodies? The external anal sphincter can distinguish and selectively let pass air or solids. On a good day. Problem is when liquids get involved. The stomach acid in humans is so strong it could eat through most metals. However, we're protected because of the mucus lining our gut. Well, I mean, y'all are protected. I'm slowly digesting myself a little more every day, a sort of human Ouroboros. I'm delicious. Not sure if this one's been said, but the skin tissue inside of your mouth is the same as the inside of a vagina. Do what you will with this information. That's why people like blowjobs. Some people can orgasm using only their thoughts. It's called a mental orgasm. They orgasm through breathing, moaning and imagination. So an awake wet dream. When you are on a roller coaster and you feel like your organs are moving, they actually are moving around. By the way, your ribcage is the only thing that is keeping them from going out of your body. I wanted to scroll past this but I had to come back. Do my organs move up or down inside my body? Where is the room for that kind of movement? There's not much about humans that is safe for work. That's why everyone hates it. Yes, work is where we all pretend we aren't filthy animals. Even men have a genetically coded cup size, but most will never know what it is. I'm pretty sure I'm a B cups, but they keep kicking me out of Victoria's Secret, so I'm not positive. There is more genetic diversity in a single tribe of chimps than the entire human population. Currently, millions of people are naked. 1,000,002. Now that your mother came over. The natural lubricant produced by the vagina is chemically identical to the slime on shark's skin that helps them glide through the water. This isn't too scandalous, but it's not only the hair on your head that goes grey. I never assumed this would happen. I'm 30 years old and never once thought about my pubes going grey. This is hitting me harder than it should. Men, the stitch marks on the skin of your sac and taint are where your vagina would be if you didn't have a Y chromosome. The flesh fuses together when sex development starts in the womb. Lol, I remember learning a hermaphroditism as a child and seeing the stitch under my ballsack. I thought I was born a hermaphrodite. I thought my parents chose to have a son and it was where they sewed me up. There's a spooky skeleton inside all of us. I can't wait to see this post pop up on my TikTok fit with Subway Surfers in the background. Or a Minecraft jump and run. In primates, a big set of balls are usually associated with polygamy and smaller ones with exclusivity. Choose wisely, ladies. Till to check the balls, not the penis. People test this out on your partner. If they have a dick, grab one thigh and watch the corresponding nut go up. Grab the other, and the other nut goes up. Grab both go up. It's so funny to watch. Found this out on accident, but it makes sense as a defensive mechanism for the balls. Edit. Does not work on yourself. Like tickling, it has to be someone else touching the thighs. Edit 2. My most upvoted anything here is about wiggly nuts. Seems fitting. Edit 3. I love the comments of y'all summoning your partners to try this. Glad y'all enjoyed it as much as I did. Okay, what kind of ball bending shit is this? At a certain time, a week or so after being born, newborns spray poo yellow poo and it is normal, but if it lands on your white wall, good luck getting it off without repainting it. Our daughter was constipated and we had to help the situation. My husband stood downwind. That yellow can stain skin too. I was smart and stood elsewhere. You can use the yeast from a woman's vagina to make bread, and the penis is basically an enlarged elongated clitoris. My penis is actually more like a little clitoris. You can vomit your own feces. I can vomit yours too. something I didn't know until I became a breastfeeding mom. Milk doesn't just come out of one hole in your nipple. Rather, your nipple is almost like a reverse sponge that can spray milk in a lot of different directions. The first time I used a breast pump and saw this happening, I was pretty surprised. Babies are fun, but your uterus, bladder, or rectal wall can fall out of your vagina after. Hiccups can be cured by sticking your finger up the ass and massaging the rectum. I feel like you're taking the piss, but I'm still going to try it next time I or a friend have hiccups. For science. Your body has TRPV1 receptors to detect spicy capsaicin, which is why you have burning feelings in your mouth when you eat spicy food. The same sensory neurons are in your anus, hence why spicy foods can burn on the way in and on your way out. Your asshole takes a taste while you poop. The testicles make sperm. To do this, the temperature of the testicles needs to be cooler than the inside of the body. This is why the scrotum is located outside of the body. It's really weird as a woman to feel how warm an erect dick is, especially when the balls remain cold. Super cool though. An arsehole can rip in half. Like tissue paper. Yeah, that's probably like 3 raccoons then. Some girls can masturbate with their legs crossed while bouncing their legs. Not even bouncing, just squeezing. Almost every hand you have ever shaken has had a cock in it at some point. That's why I cut right to the chase and shake their cock. The esophagus can dilate and is supposed to in order to accommodate big chunks of food. So technically everyone can deep throat if they just accept they will gag. I mean, I can deep throat if you accept I will vomit. The average speed men ejaculate is 27 miles per hour. Which is why it's illegal to ejaculate in a school zone. Ah, so that's why the cop was so angry.